Okay, hello there guys. This is going to be my next, probably my second kind of video log update thing, where I'm just going to have this for my actual channel rather than my Inflatable Mango channel, which will separate the two a bit. So I've got the Inflatable Mango channel for my gaming side, and then this channel will be just a bit more, you know, general shit and about me, etc. But yeah, last time I was doing a vlog video on my other channel, I think I had two beardies and I had my snake. He's still doing well, but I just thought I'd introduce you guys to my new ones. I'll just grab them. I also did record this video last night, but then my phone ran out of space and it stopped halfway through. So yeah, basically these three are three I've hatched at, three of my hatchlings. So, see if I can get the camera onto them. They all live together at the moment, while they're still little. But they do stick like together and look after each other pretty good. So I'll just introduce you to all of these, and then I'll tell you a bit more about them. So the first one here is this guy. This is Patrick. Oh, and in case you guys wonder what I'm wearing, this is a Batman onesie. So yeah, it looks a bit odd, like weird from here, but it's actually pretty cool, and it's nice and warm. And I got in from work and I was cold and I was like, oh, I'm going to put my onesie on. So yeah, onesies for the win. But back to the dragons. So this one's called Patrick. Now he's called Patrick because when he was born, or shortly after he was born anyway, he had a slight stroke and was a bit lopsided. I don't know if you can see, but that eye is very, very loose, bless him. And I did get him checked out, and apparently, according to the vets, everything's fine with him. It's just, I don't know what happened, something odd happened. But at the time I needed a name for them all, and I was watching EastEnders at the time, and Patrick on EastEnders had a stroke, so I was like, sorted, Patrick. Secondly, we've got this little chap. This is another little boy. So I've got two boys living in there and a girl, and they're perfectly happy. Like, really, you shouldn't have two males in the same tank, or a male and a female, to be fair, because two males will often fight, and we all know what happens with a male and a female, so this is what happens. These little ones. But yeah, this is Adolf, named after Adolf Hitler. The reason he's called that, before you all think I'm mad, is this dragon is a little racist dragon. If there's a video on my iPad or on the TV of anybody who's not white, so any other nationality, even down to the extent of somebody who is Chinese, etc., or Asian, where they are white but they look different, without being racist and making this worse for myself, he will get pissy, he'll puff up his beard at the screen, he'll charge at them. He's a proper little shit, basically. So I thought, but I don't get how that's been programmed into his head. I have no idea. Because, oh, I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, this is Adolf. He's lovely enough, as long as you're not, as long as you're white, he likes you. He's very odd. He has actually seen a friend of mine who's mixed race, and he doesn't seem to mind people in person. I don't know if it's just on screen. So we'll see. So this is Adolf. He's very weird. And my very special little one is this one. This is my little girl. A little tiny one. She's just called Tiny because she's so tiny. Yeah, you can just about see her. All of these dragons are around just over a year old. So she's very small for her age. Like her head is the size of my thumb. I'll bring out the next beardie in a second, which is my other baby, which I kept. And so yeah, this is my only female of the entire. They're both from two different clutches, so this is my only female out of both clutches that survived. She nearly didn't survive. Because the story with her was that she was due to hatch out and nothing had happened, and then about a week or two before the eggs were due to hatch, there was a power cut. So her incubator, all of their incubators, the incubator failed because obviously there was no power going into it. So obviously that resulted in major panic because the temperatures would go down, and if anyone, you know, the whole point of the incubator is to keep it maintained at a certain temperature, and in order to make the eggs healthy eggs and healthy animals or dragons. I've got a visitor. He's come to pop up and see us. But yeah, so I wrapped loads of towels around the incubator, thinking that might be sufficient. And a week or so later, there was still no sign of them. So that was about the time they were due. It got to about 2 to 3 weeks overdue. So I thought, you know, they must have died, and it's just wasting electricity by leaving it running for 3 weeks. It was on 24/7 for 3 weeks, and it's basically equivalent to one of the heat bulbs that you get with them. Apart from it's also got a fan built into it, which controls the humidity. So it's quite expensive to run it all day for, you know, 3 months or so. So I didn't want it on any longer than necessary. So I took one of the eggs out, which happened to be the one that this little chap was in, what little madam here was in, and I cut it open with scalpel to see whether there was actually anything in it, and if it was alive, expecting to find a half-formed dragon which was dead, and yeah, madam here was alive and in it. Very, very, very tiny. She probably fit on my thumbnail. She was so small. So I instantly felt awful, thinking that she, you know, there's no way she's going to survive now because I've cut open the egg early and seen her inside, found her inside, and you know, I thought that was it for her, and I thought she'd be dead. But I put her back in the incubator, and did honestly expect her to die in the next few days, so I felt awful. But she seems, you know, she's perfectly fine. I've had no problems with her at all. She's slightly small, and I don't think she's going to grow much more. To be fair, she's healthy enough, and she'll run around, and she like basks under the light and eats, drinks, and poos, and does everything that she should do. So she's not showing any signs of, you know, like suffering from it, other than the fact that she's, you know, so small compared to the others. But that could just be because her egg sac was removed early, so she didn't get the full boost. But in terms of, you know, she's got no signs of having any bone problems or any problems with her running or climbing or being a dragon. She's got perfect, you know, she's got a little personality like they all do. So she's done alright out of it. So I'm quite, you know, she's my little star out of the three, because she's the only little girl I got, and I wanted another little girl. So we'll pop her back, and then I'll grab you my final baby before I let you see Mum and Dad. So I'll just close their bit up. And we'll come over here to, this guy here is called Jigsaw. He's incredibly aggressive. He's the biggest baby I've kept. Right, you still see, yeah. So this is Jigsaw. Oh, he will bite. So if anyone says beard dragons aren't aggressive, this one is. He's starting to tame down to me. As you can see, he's already flaring his beard up. If we, he doesn't mind. I don't know whether he's going to kick off, but he might. Let's have a look. No, it's not too bad. He usually will open his mouth and have a proper go. But so yeah, apologies for that. I just turned the camera around, didn't I? That's right. And also, I'm recording this on high, on wide, you know, vertical. I should be the other way around. So it's gonna look crap on YouTube, I just realised, but I can't really do a lot now. Sorry about that. So yeah, this is him. This is Jigsaw. He's quite a bit bigger, as you can see, but he's got a lot of growing left in him. He's the sort of size of my head, but he's alright. He's a good little man. He's friendly enough. He's nice enough once he starts to like you. But you see, he's having a bit of a grump in there now. Where is he? There he is. He's flaring his beard up and getting a bit angry. Alright, now in here we've got Mama, which is the mama of, this is Yoshi, or Mama Dragon. So this is the very first beard you ever had. She is where all the eggs have come from. She's my little lady. I love her very much. There we go. We're getting a display because Mum's up trying to make himself look really big and tough. Hopefully I've recorded it properly because I'm on backwards camera. But this is Mama, my little lady. She's very pretty at the minute because she's just shed, so she's very very yellow. Who's that? It's YouTube. There There we go, look at her little face. It's pretty. I need to put you in there, sweetheart. There you go, she's going to go back in her house. And finally, we've got Bowser, who's the father. So I'm not going to get him out because he will have a go at me. Because he's a bit of a snappy sod. So this is him. He's an eastern bearded dragon. So he's quite a lot longer. So you see in comparison to my hand, he's about 20-ish, from tip of his nose to the end of his tail, he's about 20 inches. So he's going to stay in there. So yeah, that's all the beardies. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Just a bit of an update on what was going on. I've been very busy with work. So that's been a bulk of my time, which is why the videos have taken so long to come out. I've been to Alton Towers with fellow YouTubers Emily Boo and Harley Hayes, which I'll include their links in this video, so you can go and check out their channels because they're well worth watching. So yeah, I think that's about it really, and I shall talk to you all again with the next video update of animals and my life and etc. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.